Hey guys, it's Ruby. I hope you guys are doing really well. All right, so we're gonna get a collective message for you. I'm hearing you guys are supposed to be jumping into something. I don't know what that means. Maybe you've just been like, should I do it? Should I do it? Should I do it? And I'm really getting like the energy of the fool where he's standing on the edge of the cliff. And he's got his little dog and his little, I always call it his little fanny pack. He's not really taking much with him. But he's getting ready to jump. And so I'm just seeing in my head where Spirit is like, yeah, but you can jump into the unknown, but also like take a parachute. Put that in your fanny pack, put it on your back, and get yourself a parachute. So there's like an element of like still needing to protect yourself in some way, but Spirit really does want you to go ahead and have faith enough to be willing to take this risk. Just do it with caution in a way. So it's like, take the risk, but protect yourself as well. Okay. So let's see what that is about for my collective. Just remember, timing is fluid. If there's another person involved, that energy could be vice versa or interchangeable at any time in the reading. Just take what resonates only and what you know to be true already. I shouldn't be telling you something that you don't already know. This should just be confirming something you already know to be true or you feel like is going to be coming in for you, okay? All right. Ooh, love that. Soul's purpose, because you're in alignment with your life mission. There's a deeper calling. That's why Spirit really wants you to take the risk on this, okay? Because this is part, and look, there's a key, okay? And it's lighting up your heart. It's lighting up your reason. I'm just hearing your reason for being. Oh, and it has that on there. Oh my God, look at that. I was just thinking that and I saw that in just a second ago. This is your reason for being. That's why it's worth taking a chance. It's worth taking a risk. All right. And then another one came out. Correct change. Everything is precise. Everything aligns seamlessly. Every piece fits into place without extra missing parts. And so Spirit is like, you're investing wisely, okay? And that's why Spirit is saying, like, this is meant for you to take this risk on because you're just seeing how it's just completely in alignment with what you should be doing or who you should be with, or maybe you have this like job offer that comes up and is just like out of nowhere, and it's like, Spirit is just saying to you, every piece fits into place. Why would you not take the risk on this? If this is part of your life purpose and it's what lights you up, that's one of the ways to know what is a good decision for you and what is the direction to go. Because sometimes in private readings, I have people come to me and they're like, I don't really know. I have this option and I have that option. And so I always say, like, well, what lights you up? What makes you feel like energized and happy and giddy when you're doing it, or something that you want to keep doing every single day? And that's the way to go. That is the direction that Spirit wants you to go, or your higher self is pushing you towards, because everything is aligning seamlessly for you in that. And there's a reason why you feel good going in that direction, because you don't feel like you're missing anything by going that way. Okay, so that's amazing for you guys. I want to get an illumination oracle and get a little bit more. And I'm hearing take a chance on me. I don't know the rest of the words, but you know the song I'm talking about. Guys, look at this. There's the key. Hold on to show you. Look. Seize the opportunity. Okay? Spirit's like, yes, we're just going to tell you again. This door is going to unlock everything that you are wanting, okay? And that's why it's so important to move towards, because whatever this is, it's like, I just heard I am the lock and you are the key. God, what's that Madonna song? It's something like I am the lock and you are the key. I can't think of some things while I'm channeling. But if it comes back out, I'll figure it out. All right. So this is so important for you to see the opportunity for this. I just saw divinely guided. Spirit link, staying aligned with your highest dreams and ideals to find success. Why do I use cards? I don't know. There's new worlds on the horizon for us. You, all of us possibly. You could be affecting other people, because if I'm saying us, all right, then that means like other people in this collective that are in need of what you're doing for your soul's purpose. There's a reason why this is coming out this way. Okay? There's so many more things for you to discover. Don't give up. This new world is here. And you're going to be helping other people as part of this. It's just going to be pushing you outside your comfort zone. You're going to be like, oh my God, I never thought that I would be doing this thing. But when I do this thing, I feel so amazing when I do it. And I just know. Okay, so like when I first started picking up a tarot deck, I was afraid to do it at first, because I was like, oh, this is, I've always heard bad things about tarot and the occult and like all those, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, but when I picked it up, it can't be wrong if it feels that right and that in alignment. And then to know as I'm doing it that this is something that's on my path for a reason, that I'm meant to do this to help other people. You know, you just know that it's part of your soul's purpose, and you know it in here, you know it in your stomach, you know it in your gut. You know it, okay? And so you have to trust yourself, okay? So let's see how you're showing up when it comes to this situation. So you will be, you know, in your alignment with your soul's purpose, should you choose to take this step, should you choose to take this leap. Waiter and barber, okay? So this is about, you know, changing up your look, changing up your style. So you could be changing that up, but I'm also feeling very strongly like there's some things that do need to be cut out of your life in order to make this leap of faith. So there's got to be there's something that needs to change in your life in order for this to really come into full fruition here. I got another one. A tenant of hospitality. Okay. I feel like you've spent a lot of your life where you have been making other people happy. And again, we have bartender underneath. So for me, that's like somebody who's like surface and small talk, talking about like things that are like just surface level. And I think what you're going to need to cut out as part of this, and this could be specific things, right? This could be like a job that's not going to in alignment with your highest purpose, or this could be relationships or friendship groups or that kind of thing that are more surface level, that you have been like giving to and you have been giving of yourself to, and your time and energy has gone into those things versus your soul's purpose. And so those are the things that might have to be changed up and released and moved on from. And you're being divinely guided to do so. And it's just, you have to put that into yourself. You have to put that into things that are a little bit deeper versus the surface. All right? Okay. So let's see what's going on here with you. We'll get a little bit more. Let's get one card overall, please, for this soul's purpose. So seizing this opportunity. What do you want to tell us with the tarot, please, Spirit, for this, for the collective? What do you want to tell the collective here? There's one here on the bottom. I'm just going to take only the bottom card. The Star. Oh my gosh. Okay. Sorry. I love this star because it's very warm energy. It's so warm. And you're following your North Star. But if you're showing up as the star, you are gonna be seen by other people. There's something that you're doing that is fated, that you're supposed to be seeing by other people somehow. You're supposed to be healing and healing energy towards others. Also, you're very beautiful, very loving energy in the star energy, and you're inspiring other people with what you're doing. Your light, they're showing me this little light here. Okay, you're lighting the way for others, and that's why it's being divinely guided. You know, it's like they're showing me that this is kind of like a Mother Mary type energy, which I get a lot off of this card. And I just think that it's about you having the knowing and following that knowing that's so much deeper than anything maybe you've ever experienced in your life before. But it's going to require bravery, change, movement, seizing these opportunities. And you could also have an Aquarius, but I also sometimes get Pisces off of the star, just like leaning into your spiritual side, you know. And for some of you, you could have a North Node in Aquarius or Pisces, or you could also have a Chiron in Aquarius or Pisces, okay? And this is your spiritual path moving towards something that is something completely different for you. Actions and advice from Spirit. You just need to stay in alignment with your highest dreams and ideals to find success. Yeah, 5 of Swords. So this is going to require you taking your power back from something. Okay. You have to seize this opportunity for yourself. 9 of Swords. What else for 5 of Swords, please? So it's causing a lot of anxiety here. 5 of Swords energy is really unfair. 8 of Swords. So someone has tried to keep you from this, tried to keep you trapped. 4 of Wands underneath. So someone's trying to keep you trapped from like going through this portal. So 4 of Wands can be like portal type energy here. And it's towards the path of Spirit, towards the path of higher learning, towards the path of guidance, right? And there's this King of Swords here. So it's like you being like, I'm taking my power back. I'm fighting this back. I'm going to make these decisions. So a very strong level of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here. We also have Taurus showing up with the Hierophant, and Aquarius, again, like I had said before. There's something waiting for you through this portal, through this doorway. See, so 4 of Wands is often seen as portal type energy. There's something waiting for you here. Something wonderful and amazing. And other people that might be contributing or you will be working with in some way to bring this forth once you're able to take your power back from being trapped. Okay. There's heartbreak associated with this. Again, more swords. All right. What else is this about? There's been power struggles, controlling behavior involved in your life, something that's been very unfair. We have 2 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, and 8 of Cups. Yeah. So again, what I'm talking about here with that Barber card and the Waiter card, you have just had too much on your plate here, giving and giving and giving and giving to the wrong things or to things that just don't serve you now. Okay? And it's time for you to take back your power, and it's time for you to turn your back on those things and walk towards your own wish fulfillment, which is going to actually serve. You are going to be of service to others because you're going to have the ability to give in the right way once you are released from this other energy that you have been giving to. Okay? Yeah, the Devil's underneath. I just saw that. Okay, so again, holding someone back, chaining them to something else. This could be addiction. The Devil's anything that holds us back, guys. Okay? Being chained to something. feeling forced to stay with something, and it's been keeping you from this soul's purpose. It's been keeping you from what lights you up. So if this is your story, you probably have been feeling like you've been kind of like dying inside a little bit. And I think while you have wanted to leave and move on, you have been kept from other worlds. There's all these other things that are here for you to discover and move towards, and you haven't been able to. And I feel like as you've been playing this role of this attendant of hospitality, you have been making plans or fantasizing about different things that you could do in your life that would be different. And in doing so, you are actually manifesting those out, because that's fantasizing as a form of manifestation. Okay. And also spirit is a part of this. And so, all right. So yeah, it's a choice in love. And I think with the Hierophant underneath, this could be about a relationship, but I think it's so much bigger. I think that this reading is just, if you want to back it up a little bit and make it more macro here, this is about not just choosing yourself with this Emperor card, but the Emperor, and again, we could have twin flame elements here, but the Emperor makes decisions for the good of all involved, and that would include, if you're meant with your soul's purpose to be a part of making the world a better place, then you're making a decision for the collective energy as well as yourself. So there could be other people in your life that you are choosing as well, but it's even bigger than that. It's not just choosing you because of what you deserve and stepping into your full power. Of course, that's part of it. But it's standing up for what other people need. Okay, with this Hierophant energy, you could be standing up to what people say is right or wrong, or however you want to view your particular situation. But I think it's also setting the example, because that's also what the Hierophant is. They are spiritual teachers. Okay, they are there to set the example for other people. And you have huge energy here, okay? Because just in what I just drew, those are 4 major arcana plus the overall star being a major arcana. There's a reason why everything is in alignment seamlessly. It's not by mistake. It's because Spirit is orchestrating these things to happen in this way. That's why you're like, I can't believe it fits like a glove. And you're like, I can't believe that this fits me so perfectly. I can't believe that this person, if it's twin flame, I can't believe that this person fits me like a glove. Like everything about them, just matches me or aligns with me, or what they're good at, I'm not as good at. It's like you guys complement each other as well. But if this is just about your opportunities in life, it's about you taking the chance on yourself, choosing you, okay? All right. Anything else that Spirit wants to tell you right now? Any other advice from Spirit right now? You're in alignment. It's just about choosing. Yeah, okay, so the first one we got was pay attention. You're being asked to pay close attention to the signs you're being given, both the subtle ones and the ones that can't be missed. These signs will help you see how to best move forward in order to live your best life. You need to speak up, okay? That's part of this whole decision here. That's part of this whole story, is you're going to be handed the key, right? And Spirit will even put it in the lock for you. But you have to be the one to turn the handle. Okay? And resolution. So whatever it is that you've been thinking about, this resolution is coming in. It's real. It's coming in now, and the choice is going to have to be made. Are you going to choose to be in alignment with your soul's purpose or not? This is your reason for being. This is your part. One of the major reasons why you're here on earth right now is for what's getting ready to happen right now with all these major arcana here. You are the star. Are you going to step into your purpose? Or are you going to stay in the devil energy? All right. So that's what I have for you guys. Just a little light reading today. Like, share, and subscribe, please. It really helps out my channel. Also, if you're looking for something for a private reading, I have pre-recorded readings, and I also have ones we can do live on Zoom. So just pick whichever you would like. And if you'd like to reach out to me, I do have my email in the description box. Thanks so much for being here, everybody. And if this is where we leave it, I will see you on the next video. Bye.